expect it to be a very close game here today. Opening face-off. Mike Lenskold will take it for the Dragons. And winning it for the Towson Tigers is Matt Constantinides. So the Tigers win the opening on the year for the senior attacker James Avanzato. Ground ball being fought for off the face-off and eventually scooped up by Constantinides. Tied at 1. Jack Mulcahy, goal number 10 on the year. And the face-off won by the Dragons as the ground ball scooped up by Mike Lenskold. And Ryan Genord, his 13th goal of the year. And for Aiden Call, that'll be assist number 7. Face-off won by the Tigers. Constantinides wins it. Very good. Drexel Dragons defenders just scrambling. And Avanzato with the goal, his second of the day. And we're tied at 2. Ground ball scooped up by Semple, and the Dragons will go on the attack. And back and forth we go as expected between the Dragons and the Tigers. Face-off won this time by Drexel. This is Liam Rosado. And you'll see a couple of different face-off middies in the contest for what Brennan could do. And the Dragons with a 2-goal lead, the largest lead for either squad here in the first quarter. Towson initially wins the face-off, but scooped up by the LSM Jack Farrell, now taken away by the Tigers. Avanzato was looking for a quick opening, but he now 8.1 to go here in the first quarter. Let's see if the Towson Tigers can do anything here. Constantinides checked, ground ball down. Drexel scoops it up, and then the launch all the way down, and that'll do it. Strong finish. Welcome back, everyone. Ari Bluestein here with you live. 5-2. Drexel with the lead over Towson through 1 quarter of play, and we were back and forth a little bit, and then the Dragons with 3 in a row. So Towson closes the gap to 2. And Constantinides wins another faceoff, charging in, and his pass is deflected, ground ball loose. Constantinides is able to get it back, finds DeMeo. Timeout Towson. Big face-off here. And again, Constantinides dominating the face-off X right now. And it doesn't matter for Drexel who they send out there. That was Mark. Really textbook passing by the Dragons. Waller to Augustine. And then Semple finishes it off. Towson wins the face-off with a chance to answer. Sean Donnelly. Big time goal for the Dragons. That's his first goal of the day and his 18th of the year. Battle off the face-off X. Battle for the ground ball scooped up by Constantinides, who has been very good for the Tigers. Oh, and he's checked. Turns it over. Oh, and the Dragons give it right back. Big momentum swing for the Tigers as they get the goal and the man up, and the face-off won by the Tigers yet again. And this time it was Anthony Rosado who lost the face-off for the Dragons, and really Drexel with no answer leads the Tigers in goals this year with 24. A violation there on the face-off by Anthony Rosado. Morris, that was a really heartbreaking one for the Dragons. But here we go. You can forget non-conference play because this is what matters here. CAA play. What a battle at the face-off X to start things off here in the second half. And Constantinides wins it again, although he loses it. Ground ball loose, scooped up by Towson. Check at the midfield. Still a battle for the ground ball. What a way to start the third quarter, and it's eventually scooped up by Reese Potter. So just like in the first quarter, Towson strikes first, and finally a face-off won by Drexel. Anthony Rosado wins it, and it's a goal. How about Rosado right off the face-off win, and just 6 seconds after Towson ties it up, Drexel retakes the lead. One more look, Rosado. Oh, that's a great fake. And he just goes right in, and I don't think Brennan was ready for that. First goal of the year for the senior face-off midi from Plymouth Meeting, PA. Played his high school lacrosse in the Interac at Germantown Academy. So a big face-off win, and then a big goal from Rosado. 15th of the season, 3rd of the day for the hat trick. And another face-off won by Matt Constantinides of Towson. He has, and it's a 1-goal game yet again. And another face-off won by Constantinides. He tries to go in, and he shoots it sails wide. Sixteenth face-off won by Matt Constantinides of Towson. So far, the change in goal has not been great for the Dragons. McGill has faced 3 shots and hasn't stopped any of them. The Dragons are able to win that faceoff. It looked like Constantinides won it initially, but the Dragons were able to. Amari Bluestein, thank you for joining us here on Flow Sports. What a contest this has been. And it's been close, really, in this opening weekend of CAA men's lacrosse throughout. You had a 12-10 win, a 12-11 win. 11-10 win, UMass beating Delaware by 1, Fairfield beating Hofstra by 2, and we are tied here at Vitus between the Towson Tigers and the Drexel Dragons. And again, the Dragons making the goalie switch, and it hasn't boded well. McGill has allowed 4 goals and only 1 save has been made. Wow, and Constantinides continues to dominate at the face-off X, and Towson looking for a quick goal, and that deflects high and wide. I don't even know, with just under 10 minutes to go here in the 4th. Back and forth we go. Another face-off won by Matt Constantinides. He has been dominant at the face-off X. With that, Constantinides for Towson versus Aiden Shortley. He'll try his hand at the face-off X, and he wins it. Shortley gains control. Up ahead. Donnelly tries to sneak in. He's checked. Ground ball scooped up by Call. Quick shot and a save by Brennan. It is always a battle between these two teams. Violation. Big face-off here. Battle for the ground ball. And Towson has it. Austin Stewart is able to get it over. Once again, another big face-off. Towson with the initial win. Ground ball loose and scooped up by Drexel. Jack Farrell with it. Charging in. And now Drexel will call a timeout with 2.